We started fostering about 3.5 years ago. My mom fostered when I was a teenager and a young adult. She also adopted from foster care, and so at a young age I was able to see the need, and so it was a big part of my heart. When we got married and had a couple of kids, and we decided that we wanted to adopt a third child. When we got her, she was a foster child, so we fostered her until we were able to adopt, and during that process we decided that we wanted to foster more kids, and one thing led to another, and then we ended up with a house full.
It's had a huge impact on our children, our biological children, seeing, us taking care of other people, and they're learning a valuable lesson along the way. There's several ways that I've seen, God work in this, in my personal life, and in my wife's life, and our biological children. See a lot of impact on them, and then of course in the kids themselves, whether we foster them until they find an adoptive home or go back to their family, or whether we adopt them, whether it's short term or long term, there's always that opportunity to share the love of Jesus with them, and that's an opportunity that they may have never had before if they hadn't come to our home. So it's a real privilege to have those opportunities.
And also, when you take in a child, you're not just taking the child, you're taking the child's entire family, and you have an opportunity to do something big, and you have an opportunity to help break the cycle. They don't usually have someone like that is there for them and that they can trust. A lot of our birth parents were in foster care themselves, so there's not a very big safety net. So the opportunity for me to be that for someone is so important to me, and I think that's the biggest thing. I see God move in such huge ways.
It's not easy, but it's worth it, and that's where you find the value of it is in the need that these children have. Realizing that it's not about you, it's about them, and giving them the opportunity to be loved and to be safe, and those things that we take for granted so often.
We like for people to babysit, but you can't just babysit a foster child without going through DHR, so you have to go and get fingerprinted. But once you do that, there's a lot of things you can do if you're not going to foster. You can mentor, you can shuttle kids around. It's difficult for us to have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids to get them places, especially when you have several different kids that have to be several different places at once. It's very helpful to have someone that can do those things for you. You can sponsor kids. Christmas is a big deal, buying gifts for kids at Christmas, or just coming. Sometimes I just want to talk to a grown-up that just come sit at my house and talk to me while I do laundry.